Hey, Jeremy, Osterberger with Downstream USA. I'm here with Kristoffer Ueland. We're in the Izomax booth. Izomax is a subsidiary of IK Group, and I'm here with Kristoffer Ueland. Chris, how are we doing?
Very good, sir. Very good.
So, Chris, what do you think of the show so far?
It's great. It's really great. A lot of participants, a lot of interest, a lot of very nice booths. So it's been great being here. Absolutely.
So, Chris, for folks that are unfamiliar with Izomax, get right into it. What do you guys offer?
So Izomax have a patented technology allowing our clients to isolate, basically line stop without the need for shutting down production. So it's left as found safe isolation method to do maintenance work really, either onshore or offshore.
So it's an add-on gate valve. Is that how you describe the product?
Yes, sir. The AOGV.
And so, Chris, talk about the application. Is it installed on a capital side? While a plant's a greenfield or a brownfield project, constructing unit and putting this unit into the plant, or can it also replace an existing asset? Talk a little bit about that.
So the unit itself basically requires just a flange pair, right? So we'll go wherever our clients need. If they want us to isolate a segment of their process facility, we'll do it either before turnarounds. We'll help them out during turnarounds. But what we basically need is a flange pair, either towards the valve or just a flange towards flange to separate, insert a blind, and then to stop flow and isolate. So the potential with the AOGV is just huge, right? There's really no limitation in regards to size, pressure rating, temperatures, and so on. It's not just a matter of finding that one flange pair where the client wants the flow stopped, and we'll be there and help them out.
So primary applications in refineries. What about petrochemical? Where else can the product be utilized?
Basically everywhere they got a flange, to be honest with you. It's all just a matter of segmenting out a section of the process facilities. So if they have a flange, if they have a need to stop or isolate, for instance, a heater or a valve with internal leakage, passing valve, that's where we'll be. That's where we'll help out.
Fantastic. And so folks that are interested in this product, Chris, inside the site, what decision makers do you need to get to? These engineers, does it go up to plant management? Tell me about your client base and their function within a plant.
Yeah, so obviously when we approach new clients, new customers, the guys that we would need to get in touch with are the mechanical engineers, usually the mechanical or pipe engineer group, as well as the plant management. And the reason for that being is that the AOGV is new technology, right? So it will have to go through the different approval steps within the plants, the new clients. We usually do this by setting up demonstrations for our clients. We'll include them in our certification process with the tools, but it is the turnaround people on site as well as the mechanical engineers that are usually our point of contact when discussing and planning an AOGV operation.
Fantastic. So, Chris, the company was founded in Norway. That's where you're from, Texas, right? Norway, Texas.
That's true. That's true.
Talk about the growth in the U.S.
Yeah. So Izomax, as you said, is a subsidiary of IK Group. IK Group has been within the industry for 30 plus years. Have a lot of experience. The AOGV was developed and patented back in 2016, 2017, and since that we've seen that the potential with the AOGV and the technology itself is just massive, right? It's huge. There's a lot of usage for this. We figured that the Norwegian market is mainly focused on upstream, right, offshore oil and gas, whereas the American market, especially Houston, are focused on downstream, the refinery side of it. Which is just a huge potential for us. We really want to get included in the refinery and downstream side as well. So that's why we, in January 2023, opened our first location in Houston, just of Pasadena, with our workshop as well as office building, so that we can be closer to our clients, closer to the refineries, with the availability to stack equipment as well as test, do demos, and so on and so on.
Fantastic. And Chris, we've talked about this case study where you guys performed some work in Billings. I know you've promoted that through BIC Magazine and through a webinar with us. Tell us a little bit more you can about that project.
Yes, absolutely. So the first 3 applications that we did in the U.S. was for refinery, like you said, up in Billings, Montana, and it was a matter of changing out 3 passing valves, coolant pump valves, whereas due to the AOGV technology, our client were actually able to do this one pump at a time without shutting down production, without shutting down the refinery, as they were able to to sequentially isolate one of them at a time. It was huge for our client. They kept running. The process was fully operational throughout the maintenance work of it, as well as for us to be able to show the technology on a system with a slightly lower risk associated with it. But definitely a game changer for both the client and for us, as well as the AOGV itself.
Well, Chris, if someone wants to learn more about Izomax, tell them where they can go to find out more about the company.
So our website, izomax.com, that's where we want to go. We have videos showing the tool itself, how it works, case studies, information about the AOGVs, as well as contact information.
Chris, we appreciate your time here at Downstream, and thanks for hanging out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.